we have to somehow send the message to parents that this is a serious problem and this isn't just something to be glossed over. And I think we've got two different kinds of absenteeism. You've got the absenteeism that parents don't know about and it needs to be addressed. And then you've got the absenteeism which takes place because parents decide to go on holiday because they say it's too expensive to go during the school holidays. Well, I'm really sorry. Term time is not the time to go on holiday. It is an offence. It is criminal. And it is time that the police did do this. It's not heavy-handed at all. And I think it's about time that people understood the seriousness and the importance, that it's not just about respecting the institution of school and what it's there to do, but it's actually that you're taking away the opportunity and the chances of your child to have every best possible start in life. And I know that it may be convenient to you, but if you as a parent don't know that they're skipping school, you need to do something about it. And if you're taking them out of school because you're going on holiday, utterly irresponsible, you should be locked up.
Locked up for that?
Absolutely.
Right. What do you make of that? If you take your kids out to go to Disneyland?
I don't know where to start with what James just said, but firstly I'll say I
agree. You're right.
No, one tiny bit you might be right, which is about going on the holidays, and actually things are going to change on that. But the rest of it, look at the data. The number one reason for these increase in absenteeism, can't say the word, is truancy, is poverty. Second is special needs and not having enough support for disabled special needs, whatever it is. And the third is mental health, suffering from anxiety and other issues post-COVID. So where in that is locking somebody up, parents up, going to help? What they should be doing is this 2.5 billion they're talking about earmarking to send police to doors and parents. They should be looking at the underlying issues of how these children can get supported, how they can help
I agree
back into
with
school.
that to an extent.
But the other thing is, where are we going to get these police from? You know, we don't have police who are actually...
We've got to assume they're available. For the sake of the discussion, we assume they're available.
OK, let's
they're going to be out arresting cyclists, I think.
You know, psychologists, let's look at the experts.
Be doing that too.
No, let's listen to the experts here. A lot of the experts are saying that these children, some of the most terrifying things you could say to them, and schools are saying to them, is that if you don't come back to school, your parents are going to be locked up. So if you've got a child suffering from anxiety, worried about school, worried about bullying, because the other thing about this is there's a huge amount of bullying and cyberbullying that are keeping these kids at home.
There are a whole range of issues that you've identified.
Yes, so let's deal with those issues.
Yes, of course. But I think that there is... Sending police to parents' homes is just one of the things that we can or should be doing. But I think...
No, the government are telling schools they've got to do it so they can do this data. This is a whole new push that the government are doing.
Yes, because the government wants to try and find out what the heck's going on.
Post-COVID, we've lost a whole tranche of pupils. A lot of truanting is going on. And it's there's two things. Apparently, number one, it's a general attitude of, you know, maybe school was no fun and no use. And secondly, actually, some parents working from home, it's harder to send your child to school if you're available at home.
I mean, look at the number for Fridays. Look at the Friday data, and what you have is you have parents who are taking time off, or they're working from home, and then they decide to go, and then they go away.
Okay, let's look at the data. So, absentees before 2003, 2004 was 6.9%. Pre-pandemic, it was 4.5 to 4.8. So yes, it's gone up a bit. It is not a massive. It is not this huge problem. It is a huge problem. No, the increase is in the troubled sector. Children who are either falling out of school for a particular reason, or the fact the education system is not serving them. Yes. You lose a child by 13, they're disinterested in education, you don't get them back again. So we have to reform the school system, the school environment, as well as all of it.
Big old job, isn't it? Quicker just to send the cops round.
No, if it's going to cost 2.5 billion, let's give the schools the ability to make it more of a place where children want to go and learn.
Yeah, I can see you're the school of hard knocks here slightly, aren't you? I mean,
to an extent, look, I agree that we've got problems with schools and schooling, and I don't think that just sending police is the only answer. It's part of it. And I would say that the police is therefore persistent. So I want parents who keep, who think, for example, the fine system for taking your children out of school to go on holiday, that hasn't worked. We're going to have to deal with it seriously. And that's possibly where the police thing can work. And also, I do want... If a parent doesn't know where their child is, and they perhaps don't know that the child is being persistently truant, I actually think that the school is the front line and the first point of call to deal with this.
And the schools will tell the parents that.
And then it's police if the parent doesn't respond. Because I think that being too heavy-handed... But that's a
minority of cases. That's not the majority.
All right.
Yeah, but we've got a whole range of issues here.
Alex knows about this subject because you used to work with truanting kids, Alex.
Yes, I was an education welfare officer for a London borough. I'm not going to name the borough.
No, fine.
I was the lead for our special needs schools. I was also the lead for finding missing children, because we have a lot of children that actually don't ever go to school in this country and they go missing.
Yeah, and of course that's where all the trouble starts, isn't it?
And my main job was also doing welfare checks on children that were persistently absent from school and not turning up to school, issuing fines and actually taking parents to court and prosecuting them. Right. Now, I don't believe that we need to burden the police force with this. What we need to do is go back to basics, and first the school needs to take the lead, then the local authority. If the parents are just refusing to take the children into school, then we follow procedures for that. However, 9 times out of 10, the family or the child or the school needs some kind of support to get the child into school. Now, all this stuff about COVID, lockdown, mental health, yes, I get it. However, we have enough money within our education and within, our public sector to get 1 or 2 learning mentors in a school to help these children to come in, sit them down, calm them down, have a chat with them. That's what I used to do. I used to go in once a week to my schools. I had 12 schools, and I used to sit down with my regularly absentees. When they were off school, I used to go to their house, knock on the door, come and Jim, let's go and have a cup of tea, let's get back into
You're brilliant.
school.
Why aren't you doing the job anymore?
Alex,
because I have a very sick son. That's why.
I was going to say to Alex that we've got one of our True and Fair Party candidates is a teacher, and he tells me all the time that it's actually about the schools. It's about going into the schools, getting support in schools, supporting the parents as well. So support and also using social services more. So they're part of the solution.